How hard do you think getting a 20,000 rupee per month job is? You would think it's pretty easy, right? You need to have some kinds of expertise, you need to have a college degree in something and something like that. When you read through the requirements of any job, whether it is 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, the most common thing that you see in all of them is that the person must have a bachelor's degree. All other requirements like hardworking, passionate, technical knowledge, all of them are somewhat secondary, but having a bachelor's degree is important to getting any job. Now, you may say that it's easy, it's pretty common, but actually, it's not. Just to get to that 20,000 or 10,000 per month job, you actually spend decades of your life. You start out in the nursery school, you get into that education system, you keep progressing through each grade. Then, after years at school, you get into college, you spend 4 to 5 years there, you understand new things, you develop expertise in a field, and after that, you are ready to get a 20,000 rupees worth of job. This is common for everybody. We think this much time is needed. But when we go out to achieve success in other different kinds of fields, we feel that no, I should get success in just 1 year, I should get success in just 6 months, I should become a great person in this field in just 1 year or 1.5 years. If you can spend decades of your life, 18, 20 years of your life trying to get to a job that only pays you 20,000, how can you expect to become great, to become awesome, and to become that number one name in your field just within one year or 6 months? It's just not possible, and it's completely unrealistic. It takes decades to become great no matter what kind of field you are in. We see that people become overnight successes, people become that number one person, and all of those things. But what we often ignore is the years and years of effort that goes on behind that overnight success. The only thing that we see is that this much part, that is the success. What we don't see is this big part behind it, that success, which actually defines their ability to succeed or not. It's that simple. So, no matter what you are doing, whatever you want to do, you need to understand that the efforts you are putting in right now, your perseverance, all of that you're doing right now will pay off. But you need to keep doing it consistently over and over again to become a number one expert, to actually become great in that and to grow. Let's understand it with this simple example. We all have heard of J.K. Rowling. She is the author of the best-selling series Harry Potter. Well, we may consider that when she published her Harry Potter book, she became successful and she became an overnight success with her first book. We think that, but that is not what is true. From the year 1990 to 1997, she was unemployed, she was broke, and she was a single mother taking care of her daughter. In those hard circumstances, she wrote that book over those years from ideation to finishing it without even knowing if anybody would publish it even or not. She put in those efforts, she kept persevering, she kept doing those things, and eventually she reached a point where she had the final book ready. She had used all of her efforts, she has given all of it, and that is what made her reach to that point in 5 to 7 years. And writing a book is not a very easy business. It can sometimes take you years, it can sometimes take you months, but it's just not like you sit at the laptop, you type some words out and you are done. Especially with fiction stories like the one J.K. Rowling wrote, you have to understand the context very well, you have to understand how to refine it very well, and you have to see if it even makes sense or not. There are a lot of things involved. And when you don't even know if you can make money out of it, when you don't even know if you can survive off of it, you still go for it, you still do it. That requires some different level of passion and some different level of determination that J.K. Rowling had. Now, after years of those efforts, she spent time trying to find a publisher. She went to 12 publishers, all of them rejected her, and finally, Bloomsbury agreed to publish a book. That then changed her life. I read this quote today which said that it can take you 10 years to get to that 1 year that will completely change your life. Just keep going. And that is exactly what happened with J.K. Rowling as well. All of her past efforts, all of her past things that she did led to that one point where her book got published and it became a success. But the story just doesn't end there. J.K. Rowling wouldn't have been successful if she hadn't delivered the next novel, the next novel, the next novel, and the next one until the series culminated in the 7th novel. And all of that required the same kind of effort and perseverance. Only this time it was that she had even more pressure because she had many fans out there in the world waiting for her new books. And she had to deliver that quality, deliver all of those things. And she did. From 1997 to 2007, she went on writing the next books in her series, and those 10 years also defined what her success would look like. After that, she became known as world's best author, and she also became one of the first self-made billionaires who made money through books. That is the power of putting in your efforts, putting in all that you have, and then going ahead in life. Because achieving success is not comfortable at all. It's not made for people who want to be comfortable, who want to be ordinary. If you want to become successful, if you want to reach the level J.K. Rowling did, you need to be that extraordinary person. Your efforts need to be that extraordinary. It's as simple as that. So, the next step is that you need to understand how you can give in those efforts for the coming 5-10 years, because it just won't happen in the next 1-2 years. It will take time. You will start seeing results in the next 1-2 years, but reaching that great and elite level will take time. And here are some of the best ways to do that. The first thing that you need to do is that accept responsibility for your success. No one else is going to make you successful. If something is stopping you from achieving success, you need to get that out of your way. It is your responsibility to do that. And if something is helping you achieve success, something that you need will help you achieve success, it is your responsibility to get that in your life as well. So, what you need to do is the number one thing is that accept responsibility for your own life and your success, because nobody else actually has a lot to do with it. Because at the end, you are the one who's putting in the efforts and you are the one who's actually achieving that success. The second thing that you need is get uncomfortable. Your comfort zone is not going to serve you at all. Just do this quick exercise. Put both of your hands together like this and place your thumbs on that. What position do you see? You see that one thumb is on top of the other. For me, it's that my left thumb is on top of my right thumb. Now, you need to just change that. Something feels different, right? It doesn't feel right. It feels uncomfortable because this is not the kind of pattern your body or your mind is accustomed to. So, it feels different. When you replace it back with your natural position, it feels good again. Now, we just changed the position of our thumbs, and that created discomfort for us. We are talking about changing our life here. We are talking about becoming great. And how can we not do that if we don't become uncomfortable? We need to make that commitment with ourselves that we'll do it no matter what it takes. And then seek that discomfort, go for that discomfort, and then keep pushing. And the last thing that you need to do is have clarity of your goal and your vision. J.K. Rowling might not have had a lot of certainty in her life when she was writing her first Harry Potter book, but she always had that vision of where she wanted to go. She always has that vision that she wanted to make Harry Potter a successful series, and that's what she did. So that is what you need as well. Have that clear vision, have that clear goal of exactly where you want to go, and keep pushing towards it. It may take you 5 years, it may take you 10 years, but those efforts that you put in will always be worth it. Keep this in mind. Remember that it takes decades to become great, and you will become great only if you're willing to put in that effort. If you are, then nothing will stop you and you will become limitless. Thank you very much for watching this video.